I don't know, I've always been pretty darn real with you guys. I don't always like write up a script like a lot of other channels do, which are wonderful because they actually do their research. I just kind of talk. But I want to tell people that if they're in a situation where they're feeling kind of stuck, or like they're not living their best life or living up to the capacity to which they believe God made them, there is a fear of change, and there is a fear of taking the big step, and there's a fear of moving, there's a fear of changing jobs, and there's a fear of making new friends or getting rid of old ones and things like that. And I want to say, like, there's this sad reality that people can get comfortable in their suffering. They can get comfortable in always being short on their bills. They can get comfortable on always being hungry even. They can get comfortable on always being late and be comfortable on always not doing their best. It's comfortable because it's something we know, it's something we're used to, it's not scary. Change always has this element of unknown that scares us away. There are literally people afraid and scared of being successful in their lives. They're scared of reaching that full potential and actually making it in some way, shape, or form. You know, finding somebody and getting married, finding a good job that means they're not always scraping pennies every month. And finally making that, maybe writing that book or completing that project that would mean so much to them and actually perpetuate a new path in their lives that would make them very happy and fulfilled in what they were able to do and give back to this world in the name of God and the abilities that He gave them that they're finally using. So if you are thinking about, gee, if I just moved to this other location, I would have a better job. Goodness, if I would just make more time in my life for that person I really love and actually went and got married, then, but that's kind of scary right now. I'm saying go do that. Go do it. I know it's scary. I know it's very hard. I know you can move and have no friends in a new area, but that will work itself out. You'll meet at least neighbors, you'll meet coworkers, they'll tell you where to go around town. It will be okay. And I'll tell you, people are always like, where does self-confidence come from? And then there's these how-to videos that are all like, oh, just sit up straight and smile and dress well and, you know, take care of yourself. And I'm like, well, I guess take care of yourself, it could be under that category, but the real secret to confidence is doing what is scary and doing what is intimidating, doing what's kind of frightening, and experiencing change and throwing yourself at a new opportunity when it comes along. If you say get a job opportunity that means you have to move, and you move and it's kind of stressful while you're packing your stuff up, stressful looking for a place to live, but you find one, because you will find one, and then it's stressful the first couple weeks at work thinking, what do they expect of me? Will they like me? Will I make friends here? That is stressful, and you might think, I just don't want to go through it at all. But then you'll never know if it would have turned out okay. And I can tell you, it will turn out okay. And even if it takes a year or a year and a half before you really settle into that new place and new job, you will be better for it. You will have not sat on or buried the coins that God gave you by sitting where you're comfortable. And you'll be even more able to reach out and bring people to better lives themselves, bring them to God, bring them to the fulfillment of their lives and their talents, because you could show them the way, and show them the way through the example of what you did with your life. So there is sometimes in religion those who say, like, I have enough, I'm content here, it's fine that I don't make a lot of money, it's fine that I don't work that dream job or go on those dream trips to see those wonderful places I want to see. There is, however, behind that thought sometimes an element of just being afraid of the change. And a famous quote by Joan of Arc that you should live by is, act and God will act. If you throw yourself at another job in another location in a different environment, God follows you there, and God will slowly sow in all the benefits of that place in your life as you work through the hard stuff. somebody that was from the same city where I grew up in Cleveland. His name is Steve Harvey. Funny person to quote, I know. But he has this great phrase that he says. He says, jump. Jump if you want to achieve those things in your life. And when you jump, I do not promise that your parachute will open right away. But I do promise it will open, but not right away. You might scrape yourself on some rocks on the way down trying to fiddle with it and open it, but it will open. So yeah, when you do jump and make that change, expect the little things to be rough, but don't expect them to discourage you. It's just how it goes. And eventually your parachute will open and your life will be better for it. And when your life is better, you can help your friends' lives be better, you can help your family's life be better, and you can be free and even more happy and at peace in yourself to really be calm and have a good relationship with God, because you're not stressing over things that you thought you couldn't change before, like financial situations or even like mental health situations. It might be a jump for some people to go to therapy and to schedule that appointment because it's scary and you have to talk to somebody new, but you will be better for it, and you come out of that appointment thinking, oh, that part of my life is finally being taken care of. Every Tuesday now, I can just breathe and relax on that. It's not all mine. That's important too. Mental health is very important. So in everything I've said just now, I hope that you can now look at any opportunities in your life or any actions in your life you felt like you've needed to take for a long time but never really saw yourself taking, never really saw yourself as going towards that success like for real and shaking up the life you currently have. You can do it. I'm rooting for you 100%. 100%. And you know what? If you don't do that thing, you might sit on the rest of your life never knowing what could have happened. Just never ever knowing. And I don't want you to never ever know. I want to see you live your best life. I want to see you use all of the gifts that God gave you. I don't want to see you bury them in the sand and then forget about them over time. So give yourself a chance. Take a chance on you, and most of all, take a chance on God. Because when you act, when you jump, God will act, and God will open your parachute, and it'll be okay. Thanks for watching, everybody, and happy 8 years to this channel and the people that follow it. Thank you so much. I'm now 24 and started at 16. It's quite a journey I've been on, and I've been loving meeting all of you and becoming friends with you along the way. So thank you so much. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.